So I've been a fan of using AI to clone websites, and if you have followed this YouTube channel for a while, you would know that I have done a lot of tutorials around how to easily clone a website using AI, specifically to WordPress and to your preferred page builder, whether it's Elementor, Gutenberg, Breakdance, and also Bricks Builder. And again, if you have followed me for a while, you will know that I have done a lot of tutorials around using AI tools like CloneWebX and also a new tool that they just released, which is called FigWebX. When I was working, it just came to me that yes, there are two tools from the same producer with two different users in mind, promising to do the same thing. What if one of the tool may deliver outstanding results than the other? So I want to just test both of them with the same design. I want to see which one will replicate a design better than the other. Is it possible that I will get different result, or because they are from the same producer I will get the same result? I was doing that already and I just take a pause. I was like, why am I doing this alone? Why can't I just walk people through the same process and let's see exactly what we have together? So from my screen here, you can see that this is Softlight, this is CloneWebX. It says clone any website to page builder in minutes. So it's a fantastic tool. And also FigWebX here, convert your Figma to WordPress and also Webflow without using auto layer. That's a fantastic, crazy promise that this tool can help you just clone your Figma design without auto layer whatsoever. So I've been able to do this, and this is my CloneWebX system. I was just playing randomly with websites and I was checking out system.io, I was checking out tesla.com, I was also checking out fiverr.com. I was just like, let me just experiment with complex pages like this that I want to believe will be very, very, very difficult to clone. So what have I done? I have come to CloneWebX. You can see I have a project now for system.io. I also have for tesla.com and for fiverr.com. I have also come to FigWebX. I have created a project here for system.io. You can see here two of them here completed. I've also done another one for Fiverr. I've not been able to take them to WordPress. So if we come to a project here, you can see what the page like system.io is. So you can see this is ripping the entire page, and it quite did a fantastic job here. CloneWebX. Just in case this is the first time you are hearing about this tool called CloneWebX and FigWebX to clone a website, if you really want to see how this tool can easily clone website, I will leave a link to previous tutorials I have done about them in the video description. But before you go to those videos, I want you to just check this and then let's see if we are going to get good result with any of the two. And then I would make a suggestion or a recommendation after this video is done. Maybe there will be a time that a tool will perform better. I don't know, but let's check this out. So this is quite very, very fantastic. So if I come to Figma here, you can see I have Elementor design here, system.io here. I can zoom into this for us to see exactly what we have. So we can see the design here. Fantastic clone here into Figma. And if you also followed me for a while, I use a free plugin called HTML to design inside of Figma to just clone any page into Figma. So from here, this is where FigWebX take off. So if you want to see that tutorial too as well, how to easily do this, I will leave a link to that too in the video description. You can just easily come to Figma here. And by the way, Figma is very easy for you to use in case you've not used Figma before. Just go to figma.com, create a free account, create a free project like this, and from there you can use this plugin. You can come up here, you can come to plugins, you can just come to manage plugins and then type HTML to design. So you can see the plugin here. If you launch this plugin, you can paste the URL that you want to clone, and from there you can clone it as simple as a click of a button. Super simple and easy. Check out for that tutorial right now. So the plugin is loading here. I don't want to go through that process, but for me to be able to use FigWebX, so I've just been able to just create a new export task like this. I paste the Figma link here, and I choose my preferred page builder Elementor, Gutenberg, Webflow, Bricks, Breakdance, And that's everything I want to do from here, and then I create, and that's it. And you give it some time to finish up. But in terms of speed, I have noticed it because I have done this before I started this tutorial. I have noticed that CloneWebX is kind of faster than FigWebX. For this project to complete, it took maybe 5 minutes or more for this to be completed. But for CloneWebX, it was literally instant. Just go to any page you want to clone. For example, Fiverr.com. I can just easily launch the CloneWebX Chrome extension like this. I go to the project I want to clone, which is Fiverr. Okay, I think I have Fiverr here, and that's it. I'll just hit add the page, and then instantly I have a simulation of that page happening. So this is loading experience, and you can see instantly I have the page rendered here as fast as that. So you can see the page here. How amazing is this? Unfortunately, we have some broken images here. It was the same thing when I tried earlier, but that's not to worry about. We can use this like this. So let's just experiment with both. So for us to be able to take this to WordPress, I also have a WordPress website here that I have created earlier, so that I will not just waste so much time in this video. I have created 4 pages with Elementor for both of them. So I want to experiment with 2 design there, that is Fiverr.com and also system.io, this page here that I was able to use both CloneWebX and FigWebX to clone. So right now, let's just start pasting this into our WordPress website. Let's see exactly the result we are going to get. So right now, the first page I have here is CloneWebX system.io. So let me just come to the page here. I think this is Fiverr here. So this is CloneWebX system.io with CloneWebX, right? So now I will come to my selector here. I will choose the entire page, and then I want to work with Elementor. So again, we have some requirements here. We need to make sure that the Flexbox container is turned on, and then we have to install their plugin. So if you click here, you download the plugin. I've been able to download the plugin into my WordPress website already for the purpose of this tutorial. And then Flexbox is turned on automatically right now with Elementor. So if you're just using Elementor for the very first time, you don't need to worry about this. But if you're an old user, you have not turned it on, you might want to check that out. And then you can come down here and hit the export button, and that's literally everything we want to do from here. So we can see that in this case here, this has been able to download a JSON file here as a template for us to use, which is fine. We're going to import this template into our Elementor website. So now let's come back to the next one here, which is Fiverr.com. So let's do the same thing for this. Let's select the entire page. Elementor is turned on by default. That's fantastic. Let's export this. So this has been copied to clipboard, as you can see from here, which is good. So this is Fiverr. So let's come back here. This is CloneWebX Fiverr. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to right click, paste from other side, then I will do Control V. If you're using Mac, that should be Command V, and this will be pasting into our computer. So let's come back to this. This can take some few seconds, so just in case you're doing this, it's taking some time, do not panic. Allow this to go through the process. So let's come back here. So from here, we want to upload our template. So I will just come to add a template. From there, I'll come to my template, or I can just come to upload template and then drag that here. Good. So I have the template here already. So what I can do is just to insert this template into the page. This also can take some time. So we want to give this time to upload into our page. Depending on how heavy the design is, it can take some time. So you can see this one here is still loading up. So we will just exercise some patience and let this upload to our page. So now let's go to FigWebX. Let's see what we can do. So I already have a system.io here and Fiverr. Maybe we should just work with Fiverr first. Let's copy Fiverr. So I'll copy this, and then I can come to this. Okay, this is FigWebX Fiverr. As usual, I will right click this, I'll paste from other side, I will do Control V. So these two is pasting. So now let's come back to the last one, which is system.io. Let me use the very last one here. Let's copy this, And then let's come to the last page here, which is FigWebX system.io. So I would right click, paste from other site, and then I'll do Control V as usual. So that's how super simple and easy it is for you to copy and paste your design from FigWebX or CloneWebX to your WordPress website. So once the 4 of them is done, then we will be ready to check our result. Are you excited about this? Let's wait for this to finish. We have the first result here, which is from CloneWebX, and this is system.io. You can see this, but let's open this up. All right, so we have that here. So this is what it looks like right now. So if I scroll down, CloneWebX is not able to get these testimonials here, but I want to believe that this can be adjusted inside of Elementor. So we just need to drag this out so that it sits out. I think some icons here too are missing. Okay, but let's check the other page. This is a fantastic job, trust me. It's all blank right now. Is it still loading? Okay, it's loading. Okay, you can see this is a good job. This is a good job. So as you can see here, the page is taking time to load. You want to give it time for it to load up. So I think this is a good one. Oh, this is fantastic. Are there images here? Let's check out system.io. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, all right, this is also testimonial. Okay, there's supposed to be some text here. Then the image and display image. Okay, so what we have. So now let's come back, let's see. Okay, you can see this is already popping. You can see this is okay. This should come up if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I see, this is longer than expected. Okay, I get the issue right now, so we just need to take this up a little. But one of the little things we can easily correct inside of Elementor. So like I would always tell people, this tool is just to get you started. They shouldn't give you a perfect replica, so you can easily tweak things, edit things yourself inside of Elementor. But I think this is fantastic. Trust me, this is good. I'm impressed with what CloneWebX has been able to do. So now let's come back to FigWebX of the same. Let's see what this is able to do as well. Let's open this up in full screen, but just from the beginning I'm seeing that this is able to replicate a pop-up here. So that's the reason why we're not able to see this. So let's see if we have the pop-up here. Oh, it's not here, but probably if I reload the page, the pop-up should show. I'm sure I have seen that pop-up many times. So I think from just that alone, we can tell that FigWebX is a little bit more thorough. I was able to get this, so we can easily take this element, maybe just save it as an Elementor pop-up if we want to. And you can see he did a good job with the testimonial here. This is good. However, I think there is an issue here with the alignment of this image here, but that is something we can easily correct. So far it's fantastic here with this. Okay, you can see this one here came out excellently well. This is fantastic. I don't need to say this, but we can tell from just this that I think FigWebX is a little bit more intentional than CloneWebX. So now let's go to the second one, which is supposed to be Fiverr. Okay, so this is what CloneWebX is able to do for us with Fiverr. Let's open this up too as well. All right, so you can see here we already have some alignment issues here, some things we just need to drag in and drag out, become a seller, sign in. All of them should be on a straight line. Fiverr here is already inside, so we just need to drag this out for us to be able to see that. But again, that's good. So you can see I love the fact that he did a good job with this banner here, but the search is it the same? Let me see what Fiverr looks like there. Okay, so you can see this is supposed to be inside this box here, so we have to work on the adjustment, but that's beautiful. Oh, CloneWebX kind of screw up this. but this doesn't really make any sense. What do we have here? See what we have. See what CloneWebX is able to replicate for us. So CloneWebX was not able to do anything with this section of the page, but that's okay. All right, fantastic. Here he was able to clone this video. As you can see, the video is playing. I think that's beautiful. Some broken images here. We can also replace those images if we want to. Oh, why this image is vertical? They should be horizontal if I'm not mistaken. Let's see that. You can see, oh, it's more like a masonry here. Oh, that page is not able to replicate that, but again we can redesign that as well inside of Elementor. Elementor has a grid for image like that. Okay. Oh, fantastic. So this is what CloneWebX is able to do. Now let's see finally FigWebX. Let's see if FigWebX will do better. All right, so we have some scattered menu here. This also isn't aligning well. Oh, this isn't supposed to be here. I think it should be centralized, so we will have to readjust this. But I love the fact that it's able to come up with every of the icons or SVGs are here. Let me see that what this is able to do with that. I'm not sure. Okay, this tool was able to replicate this, and I think this is even aligning properly here than with FigWebX. This is supposed to be centralized, if I am not mistaken. So let's check that out. So you can see this is supposed to be in the center, but this is not aligning like that. So we're going to have to rework that. But FigWebX on the other hand is able to clone this section, which is quite very fantastic. CloneWebX kind of screw up the entire process here. I'm not sure this would but this is fantastic. So let's keep checking. This is beautiful. Oh, so FigWebX was able to replicate this image gallery here. I think this is fantastic. This is good. But CloneWebX was not able to do this. This is fantastic. Some alignment issues here, and then the footer. So that's it. By and large, they are both fantastic tools. I'm impressed that they are able to even come up with cloning this design. So you can see we just have to do a little bit of work here and there for us to be able to adjust everything, centralize, rework everything inside of Elementor. I'm not sure that should be much of a big deal. So if we come back here, but by and large, it's difficult for me to ascertain which of them are done a better job. Both of them are screwed up in certain areas, and the other one has picked up, and just vice versa that way. So it's difficult to say which one is the best. Really, it's just very difficult. So for this right now, if I come down here, so you can see it has a custom size, which I can increase the size, but I wouldn't even want to go that route. I would have just used the possibly inline auto, so you can see that's sort out for that problem. Super simple and easy. If you're very good with Elementor, you would not find all of the issues here a lot to worry about, because you can easily just align them, readjust them to suit your purpose. So the same thing for everything that is here, we can easily centralize them. And I also love the fact that FigWebX have launched something now called auto tagging. So you can see that it's tagging the content. So you can see this is either this is containers are opened up here. You can see I love this new auto tagging. I think we should check out CloneWebX again and see how much is able to tag some of the elements here. We can see we have a central container here. Let's open up this container and let's see if we have things here. So you can see we need to, you can see we have lots of containers here. So you can see this is an HTML, this is a button. Okay, there's some tagging there too as well. This is another HTML. So majority of the things here are displayed by HTML, which is not too good for the health of our website. So the solution for all of these containers you're seeing here is for you to reduce the DOM size when you're trying to copy your design. So you can see a heading here. These containers are just too much. They are not needful whatsoever. So if you come to CloneWebX, for example, like this, if you want to clone your page, you will see this option here for reduce DOM size with AI. You want to turn this on so that it just reduces all those containers. You don't need all those 1,000,001 container. They reduce the speed of your page, and that's why it's taking a lot of time to render all of those pages. So that's the reason why FigWebX is, as at right now, when I did this faster, because that is able to just auto tag element inside of Figma, inside of Elementor, sorry, directly. So you want to turn this on. You also have that same feature too when you are working with FigWebX. So let's come to FigWebX. If we were to maybe start a new task and we paste our Figma link here, if you come down here, you will see that reduce DOM size with AI tool as well is here. You want to turn that on. This will reduce the size. However, I would advise that you check out both the result with reducing the DOM size and also when it is left not toggled on. If there is slight changes in the design, you want to experiment with which one is the best for you. Sometimes I just notice that you get different results, sometimes not all the times, so you want to be very wary about that. That can affect the quality of your export. And that's it. By and large, that's the result I am having trying out FigWebX and CloneWebX. If I would advise, I would tell you to experiment with both for your design and see which one will work for you. So that's it. That's my experience trying to use CloneWebX and FigWebX. I hope this tutorial has been super helpful for you. I still have other AI I've mentioned on this YouTube channel, like 10web.io, like UI Kevin, that will literally help you clone your website easily to WordPress specifically. So I would also be touching on those tutorials. I'll be comparing them to as well with this, and I want to just make sure that I am putting myself in that situation where I am testing these two how with complex designs, and I'm giving you which one is working and the best instance that they are working. So for today, I'm very particular that if you're looking for speed, CloneWebX does it faster, but I think FigWebX is a little bit more detailed. That's my own conclusion to this, but both are fantastic. If you ask me, experiment with both of them and see which one will work for you. I would see you in another tutorial. Until then, stay safe.